let's get into it. I'm gonna hit one of these little. Yeah. Proxy war real quick.
Command interface initiated.
Just messaging someone real quick.
Standing by. Confirmed.
It's still going.
Good to go. Let's move. Engaging target. Standing by. Acknowledged.
Hallelujah.
Attacking from position.
Losing armor. I'm here. Going full throttle. Attacking from position. Commander? Double time. Orders?
What do you want? On my way, Commander. Guns on target. Take that, bastard.
Receiving you. Got it. Ready for orders. Locking in all weapon systems. Mech destroyed.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable.
Good to go. Sensors locked on. Let's do this. Up high. Reporting negative damage.
Mm-hmm.
Standing by. Understood. Moving fast. Engaging target. Commander. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Full speed, no target. Standing by. Full speed, no target. All weapons are go. Commander? I copy. Locking on target. Scored a critical hit. Yep. I got you. Firing. Reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Critical hit. Waiting for orders. Moving fast. All weapons are go. Critical hit, Commander. Confirmed. Affirmative. Hell yeah. It's on now.
Yes? Moving.
Waiting for orders. I'm here. Understood. Moving fast. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Standing by. On it. Commander. Jumping. Waiting for orders. Acknowledged. Orders. Position confirmed.
Commander. On it. Roger that.
Yes, Commander. Standing by. On my way. Double time. Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Ready for orders.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Here we go.
Aye, aye. Going full throttle. Copy that. Reporting light damage.
Here comes their reinforcements.
I'll wait here for now. Commander? Confirmed. Engaging with target. Good to go. Sprinting. Commencing Alpha Strike. Critical hit, Commander. Orders. Copy that. Copy that.
What do you want? Yes? Let's roll. Spreading them up. Good hit there.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Come to me openly and not by stealth. There is no escape, no intervention can work in this place.
Let's do this. Good to go. Waiting for the shot.
Waiting for orders. Let's get this done, folks. Hauling ass. Splitting fire.
Waiting for orders. Standing by. No retreat. Confirmed. Firing. Let's hit him hard. Brought it down, Commander. Commander. Understood. Moving fast. No retreat. Yes, Commander. Roger. Let's do this. Let's move. Ready for orders. Move order received. Engaging target.
Standing by. Confirm. Firing a full salvo.
I'm here. Acknowledged. All weapons, go. Take that. Yes, Commander. Targeting for an Alpha strike. Solid. Commander. Roger. Let's hit him hard. Affirmative.
I'm here. Copy that. Aye, aye. Engaging target. Let's hit him hard. Scored a critical hit.
Got a beat on him.
Waiting for orders. Firing everything I've got. Confirmed. 10-4. I'm on him. It's go time. Target down.
What do you want? In motion, Commander. crippled them, Commander.
Okay.
Good to go. Acknowledged.
Orders?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable.
Commander?
Waiting for orders. Confirmed. On it. Inflicted some heavy damage. Standing by. No shooting, just running. Alpha strike. Oh yeah.
There you go.
On.
Hmm.
Ready for orders.
I'm receiving you. Oh, it's on now. Locking on. Aye, aye. On the move, full speed. Copy that. Scored a critical hit. Commander. Roger that. Reporting. Critical hit. Orders? Confirmed.
Standing by. Roger. Roger. Let's go. Let's go. Reporting. Critical hit. Ready for orders. All right. Full speed. Roger. Rocket's taken a critical hit.
Standing by.
Aye, aye. Understood. Moving fast. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Girl.
Damn it! I missed. Standing by. I copy. Take that.
Okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
Got a beat on him.
Commander? Double time. All weapons are go. Critical hit, Commander.
Ooh.
Yep. Target locked on enemy 6. Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Very nice.
What is it already? In motion, Commander. Crippled them, Commander.
Receiving you. Scored a critical hit.
Orders? Confirmed. Scored a critical hit.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Take a dirt bath.
Waiting for orders. Commander. Got it. Giving them everything I've got. Let's hit them hard. That turret is gone.
Yes, Commander. Got the angle. Taking the shot. Reporting critical.
Scratch another target.
Can you go?
I'm here. I copy. I copy.
I'm right here, man. Whatever you want to pop in and say hi.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Ready for orders. Roger. Here it comes.
Receiving you. No shooting, just running. Receiving you.
Oh,
Roger that. Target confirmed. Ready for orders. Got it.
Commander. I copy. Firing all weapons. Standing by. Confirmed. Firing. Got past the armor.
taking away. So what you up to, Braden?
Got a beat on him.
Good to go. Moving fast. Commencing Alpha Strike. Critical hit, Commander. Confirm. Move order received.
Yes. Good hit there.
Standing by.
Acknowledged. Roger that. Target's taken a critical hit.
Commander. Roger.
Taking salt shot to the spine. Ouch.
Confirmed. Firing. No retreat. Tango down. I'm under heavy fire.
Scratch another target.
Nicely done.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Let's do this. Roger. Firing all weapons. Good to go. Let's kill confirmed, Commander.
I'm ready. On my way. Double time.
Let's start making our way up the hill.
I'm here.
Next to south.
On my way.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
Ready for orders. I copy. I copy. Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Yes, Commander. On it.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Firing.
I'm here. Roger. Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Got a beat on him.
Waiting for orders. Sprinting.
Yep.
Where you at, Brady?
Yes. Moving.
Standing by.
Orders?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Commander. Let's go. Receiving you. Acknowledge.
No?
Commander. Let's move.
Commander?
Yes, Commander. Target confirmed.
Alright, let's keep
One less
going.
structure.
Orders. Going full throttle. Target confirmed. Good to go. Copy that. Receiving you. On the move. Full speed.
I'm here. Confirmed.
Standing by. I'm taking the shot.
Got a beat on him.
Commander? Resting my mech.
Yes.
Yes, Commander.
Orders?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Heading out. Target locked in. Waiting for orders. Roger that. Target confirmed. Flatten that one. Orders? Engaging target.
Ready for orders. out of SRMs.
Orders. Locking on.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Target acquired. Let's do this. Acknowledged. Roger. Good to go. Location confirmed.
Locked on. Standing by. Position confirmed. Attacking from position. Target destroyed.
I'm here. Roger. Roger.
Got a beat on him.
Good to go. Cooling.
All right.
When am I getting paid?
Yep. If you're there, Braden, would you be so kind?
Taking the shot.
Commander. I copy.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. I shall overthrow the mongrel dogs of the Empire.
Standing by. Target confirmed.
Oh, yeah, kind of
Jawohl. What you doing tonight?
I was running some Baltech.
Roger.
Oh, word. How's that going?
Yeah,
Affirmative.
it's going all right.
Good.
Oh, finally getting back to work.
Mission
Oh, it'll be
successful.
fun.
Yep.
How about you? How you doing?
Doing. Making it.
Mm-hmm. All we can do.
Yep.
Let's see. Just want to look at that. So what you gonna be doing tonight?
Don't know. I'm feeling kind of tired right now, but not tired enough to want to go to sleep. I'm looking for stuff to do.
Just that wakeless, tired, and
Exactly. If you're streaming, I don't want to interrupt
no, you're fine.
your battle teching, that is to say.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
On the other hand, I have been grinding out my Japanese tinks lately.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got Slate up to 3.0.
Ooh, nice. I need to catch up then.
We will run one more battle. I'll run a couple rounds.
Yeah, man.
with you.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't want to interrupt your regularly scheduled programming.
You're fine. Let's see if we can make this a quick blast. Kind of waiting on Braden if he was going to hop in or not.
How's he been doing?
He's doing all right. He just
Good.
all he did was say and help delete a bot.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me, I should say, but the fact that they're still able to make them.
Yep.
Like, it's gotta cost so much more money than they're earning by making all those.
It's got to.
Alright, let's run it.
Command interface initiated.
What do you need?
Oh, you gave me the Battlemaster's perfect field.
Moving.
Yes, I'm there.
Confirmed.
Location confirmed.
Actually, yesterday I was working out.
Commander.
Got 285 pounds out of my squats.
Nice.
Yep, that is 85 pounds more than I weigh.
Move order received.
Oh no, you're stuck.
Acknowledged. Coordinates received.
Confirmed.
Yeah, look where they got me set up so I got a perfect line shot on them.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
They put me on the top of a mountain with a single path up, and they're right in the line of fire in order to do so.
Perfect. Fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, let's say hi.
Let's move.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts.
Ah, they already got some people up there, huh? Alright.
Standing by. I'm walking here.
In motion, Commander.
Acknowledged. Move order received. Coordinates received. Heading out.
Heading out. Roger that, Commander. Aye, aye.
Coordinates received.
It's gonna be such a
Got a beat on him.
ugly fight.
I hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting. Confirmed.
You're facing the wrong way, pal. Mech warriors, show them what you got.
One LRM-20 took out a rifleman with right in the back.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect shot, perfect salvage.
Fuck yeah.
Moving.
Alright, time to give you a bit of a headache there, bud.
Good to go. Going full throttle. Acknowledged. Reporting. Critical hit.
Standing by. Roger. On it.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come to me openly and not by stealth.
Waiting for orders. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Taking the shot. Receiving you. Acknowledged. On it. Let's go. Mech, destroy.
There you are.
Crack
Goes
war
there.
monkeys.
Hey, Braden.
Ready for orders.
Where were you at?
Understood. Moving fast.
In another Discord channel.
Ah,
Engaging target.
gotcha.
Hot damn, we're gonna do this right.
Because, you know, y'all ain't the only game in town now.
Receiving.
That's fair.
So, how's all that frozen white shit? You ain't been trying
Gone.
to snort it, have you?
Just
Yeah.
right. Got it.
I
It's
slammed
gone.
I slammed my head into it a couple times, not gonna lie.
Oof.
Slip and fell today, huh?
So I'm glad I'm
Uh,
inside.
Was you playing or was you working?
Working.
Okay, well then that sucks ass. Because if you're doing it while you're playing, then you're having fun. So, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get like seriously hurt. Fortunately, it was thick enough where the snow headed to fall. But it was still cold nonetheless.
Well, you're also a dwarf, which means your head is very dense.
Receiving you. Position confirmed. I copy.
Ready for orders.
Because, you know, we know how your dense skulls for you Dorse are.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. In the old school of Dungeons and Dragons, we created airborne drop teams. We used dwarves riding on the back of dragons or griffins, and they just jumped off. They made a constitution roll when they hit the ground. I mean, that's how we rolled back in the day. Parachute? We don't need no damn parachute. Just make a constitution roll.
Yeah?
And being that they're dwarves and they get a +1 to the constitution, most of them had 17 or 18 constitutions. Occasionally a 19.
You brought friends. Diamond melted.
And Doggo loves eggnog ice cream.
I bet. That sounds real good right about now.
I was eating some and it was num-nums.
I haven't had eggnog in a good while.
I bet Doggo's tongue is frozen. He got the brain freeze. I bet he got brain freeze. He's just sitting there licking his chops. I'm like, you got brain freeze, don't you?
That wasn't very nice.
Whoever said I was nice?
No, I'm talking about these guys shooting at my mechs.
Again, whoever said I was nice?
No, I wasn't talking about you. Why you gotta make everything about you? I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried none of you guys were gonna show up. Because I'm pretty well seasoned.
What can I do for you?
So we showed up at the perfect time, is what you're saying.
Dude, I quit, gave up on trying to get y'all to show up, so, yeah.
Action, Commander.
Y'all gonna give me this bullshit about, well, you're during the day and we're at work and, yeah, whatever. It's likely excuses. But I did see that y'all still gonna have some of that nasty ass frozen white shit.
Yep.
And I don't have any of that frozen white shit.
Affirmative.
They're showing us really quite a bit up there around the Richmond area.
Good.
I bet.
What do you want?
Yeah. I haven't really looked anywhere. I'm more worried about where I'm at. So, everyone else, unless I'm going over there, I don't usually check the weather over there.
Well, basically, I would say, if you're looking at the map, if you drew a line about where, not the bottom of West Virginia across, but kind of, sort of, or close to it, everything north of there in Virginia is pretty much getting the frozen white shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Firing. Yes, Commander. Understood. Moving fast. Roger that.
Yeah, down here at least where I am, the snow's pretty much all gone already.
I've got some fluffs here and there.
It never did freeze to the roads.
It did where I'm at, and since I live on the back roads, it's kind of hectic trying to go through it.
Yeah, because, you know, Matthews out there where they're like, oh, you have roads? Heh, that's your fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what they're telling poor old Matthew. That's your problem, boy.
What can I do for you?
The big problem we have around here is people who don't realize that just because you got a big truck does not mean that you're going to have great traction in the snow.
Sure you
Yep.
do.
My little Cherokee is gonna have better traction in the snow, especially because my four-wheel drive system pretty much comes on command.
Uh-huh. That's all fine and dandy. Now show me four-wheel stop, motherfucker.
You're gonna have to hold on for a little bit because I've got drum brakes in the back.
Let's hit 'em hard.
Yeah, you ain't stopping shit. Yeah, see,
I mean, I
just
will
front and drums
stop,
and
it's
back
gonna
are
take a
pretty
moment.
much stock.
Yeah. No. Everything on my truck is basically stock, except for someone added an extra, like, 2 inches of lift to it, which is hardly anything on a Cherokee.
When they first started putting disc brakes on, because brakes were pretty much drums up until about the mid to late 60s.
Yep.
Then they realized disc brakes worked a lot better than drum brakes.
And more importantly, were so much easier to maintain.
Yes.
Like, that's
But-
actually the most important part about disc brakes, is just the ease of maintenance is fucking insane by comparison.
But drum brakes had a better retention for using the emergency brake.
Yeah.
So they left the rear brakes being drums and the front brakes being disc.
In fact,
And-
if you look at a modern, like, car, the rear brakes usually have a small drum inside of the disc
What
rotor.
the problem runs into modern cars, you got all the, computer control, the brakes, release, press, release, blah, 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 so fast that they don't lock up.
Yep.
Well, in a 1971 Nova,
Good luck with all that shit.
yeah, the rear tires want to keep spinning even though you're applying the brake slowly because, well, the drums don't catch like discs do.
Yep.
And, well, when it snows in El Paso, and people don't realize El Paso sits at 4,500 feet elevation, and they do average 3 to 4 inches of snow every year.
Oh, that was a lucky shot, Matt.
And
I
they
put that
have
shot
been,
right through the guy's command periscope.
Grand and intoxicating
Sorry.
innocence.
and El Paso has been known to get, I don't know, 2 feet of
Omnipotent,
snow in
omniscient, sovereign,
24 hours. It's happened. I was there when it happened.
Dog, you ain't get no arguments from me about that shit.
Matt wasn't even born yet.
Mm-mm.
Then I definitely wouldn't either.
It was 1986.
No.
Shit, my first car wasn't even made by then. My first car was an 87.
Nope. It was Christmas 1987. That's
Oh, okay.
when that happened.
So that happened the same year that my old Volvo was built. I miss that car.
It's usually the older cars that usually run and
Standing by.
feel a lot better.
Yep.
On it.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my Cherokee,
Yep.
I would not mind replacing it. I really want to find like a late 80s, early 90s Ford F-150 or something like that has the old Ford inline 6 engine in it.
No, you're not allowed to have one.
Oh,
Man.
but they're such good engines.
Aye, aye.
Not allowed to have one. You're not old. You're not old enough to respect it properly.
I sure as fuck am.
No, you're not. You are not old enough to respect it properly.
Dog,
Oh, Lord.
I like my old cars. I know how to take care of those things and how to keep them in working condition.
I'm not saying
Not showroom
you
condition.
don't.
Working
I'm
condition.
saying you're not old enough. Do you know how I know you're not old enough?
Is it because I'm younger than the car?
Yes. Now, I'd like a 60, 65 or a 60, maybe a 67 Ford F1. Is it an F-150 back then? I think it is, but I would like mine to be a standard.
Well, the main thing I want is the inline six engine and a manual transmission.
Copy that, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be a standard. I don't give a shit which engine was in it. I don't care if it's an 8 or 6. It's
The reason
either
I
gonna
want
be
the
an 8 or
6
a
is
6 because 4s weren't really a thing in those back then.
yeah. No, they were not.
But the
for
reason
trucks,
why I want it is because there is no computer chips anywhere.
that's actually the same reason that I want it.
So if Russia decides to get a wild hair up Putin's ass and decides to set shit off, I'll still have a car.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Guns on target.
Come on, stop being so sluggish, baby.
Standing by.
Oh, he's
But,
gonna follow my tail instead.
But in all
And I really
actuality,
don't have
most
to.
people don't realize that if you just disconnect the battery from the car before a nuclear bomb goes boom, you're probably going to be okay.
Yeah, your coil will probably be fine.
Because there's no current flowing through it for it to overload on.
Yep.
However, if you have a metal building like I do for a garage, that would act like a mini Faraday cage just
Yep.
to take some of the power off of that EMP.
Let's go.
That's even better for you.
Take that.
And then people also forget that the shell of
Come
your
narrow,
car is
friend or
also
traitor,
metal,
come.
so it's going to suck up some of that as well.
So really, the
You know.
only cars that I've been able to find that would actually be vulnerable
What a
to it
grand and
are
intoxicating innocence.
cars made post 2000 2010 that have like a hypercomputer control over the engines and individual coil packs that are ultra low resistance by comparison that would be screwed by induced current even if you had the battery disconnected.
That's
But
why
also
I
if you have any
a
kind of
Faraday
diesel,
cage for a garage, so I don't give a fuck.
yep. But also if you have any kind of diesel, forget about it. You'll be fine. Well, not any kind of diesel, but the old diesels. Anything that has like a Cummins BT6 in it, for instance, will be
Yeah, but
A-okay because that's a moderate.
If your
That's a
vehicle
mechanical.
says you got to have DEF with it, and it keeps
mm.
track of how much DEF versus how much diesel you're burning, you're fucked.
Oh, you are fucked. That's why I specified BT6.
Standing by.
Goes to the BC24. Also, if you have a Ford Triton V8, the EMP is doing you a favor.
Yeah. I'm actually watching a video right now of Japan first acknowledging when the United States dropped the first bomb on Hiroshima.
Yep.
And they're having, this is the whole discussion going on. Oh no, they must have had 500 planes.
What's up, boss?
Our radar said they had 3. our ground, our site, our everybody said there were 3.
Moving to position.
They see a mushroom cloud from 110 miles away going 45,000 feet in the air. They did something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, what I find funny is I'll find Americans waffling over the bomb question, but then you ask a Japanese guy who studied history. Now we had that coming.
Yes and no, but the issue, the bigger issue is the people that waffle on this are the little children
How did that
who are living sheltered lives. You know, bad times make strong men. Strong men make good
cycle-
times. Good times
cycle
make
continues.
weak men. Well, the motherfuckers now are weak men.
got the angle?
I'm the last generation of the strong men, I think.
Hot damn. Let's
Everything after, I would say 1980, 1990, anything after that, weak men. Little mama boys, some bitches that need to be taken out and executed.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
No, for legal reasons, that's not a joke. That's a factual statement.
Well, I tried, Matt.
Yep.
Matt wants to get banned, so he don't care. But but Japan was invading Japan was the same problem for the United States as anybody invading the United States. It's the same problem. The only difference is Japan didn't have guns in the hands of all the civilians, but they had all kinds of other weapons, and the civilians would fight with those weapons, just like here in the States. If somebody wanted to invade the United States, barring those little city boy bitches, whatever, fuck them, you get the good old country boys out here. Anybody come invading the United States, it's not going to be pretty for the invaders.
Welcome to Appalachia.
Yeah, no shit. Well, look
Welcome
at
to
Texas.
Texas.
Welcome to Texas. Hello.
Yep. Welcome to the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now-
hey, here's a fun one that here's a fun one people gloss over. Welcome to Utah.
Yeah. See, what they fail to grasp the aspect is you're looking at 1 million to 1.5 million casualties. That's just injured. That's not counting another 200 to 250,000 to 300,000 killed. And I'm not talking Japanese.
Nerevar,
I'm talking
friend or traitor,
American
come.
soldiers.
Yeah, the amount of Japanese killed, there probably wouldn't be Japan.
Well,
by the time we
that's
got done
probably
invading
true.
the
Yeah.
island.
You know.
But no, what I was saying was I was talking to some Japanese guys though, and they mentioned, it's funny, we talked to Americans about this, and they're all indecisive, they're concerned, they're being very circumspect. I guess that's admirable, but we don't have any question. Looking at history, we had it coming.
Oh yeah, after what they did to China and Indonesia and the Philippines and all the bullshit the torture they did to all POWs and everything like that. Oh yeah. You know,
Mission.
POWs were lucky if they got a cup of rice to eat a day.
Yep.
They were lucky to that. Now, when and this channel that I'm looking at, it's called Untold World War II Stories. They did a thing where they had Japanese prisoners here in the United States at whatever installation as POWs, and the Germans did the same thing in their places. Is they would take food, they would eat till they got food, and then they would take the extra food and stick it in pockets and hide it, because they didn't know if they were going to get fed again. So they'd get fed breakfast, then they'd get fed lunch, then they'd get fed dinner, and then the next day it would start over again. And it took them a long time, and then they started to realize, after they'd been in captivity as a POW for 4 or 5 months, they're like, they feed us this much every day, and they're still feeding their troops fighting. Think about how much production capability they have to feed us this much every damn day.
Yep. Well, so there's one particular story I'm fond of from the Pacific Theater. So a Japanese cruiser wasn't quite sure what it saw out in the ocean there. And after looking at it, they found out that what they were looking at was a ship that was specifically constructed solely for the purpose of carrying ice cream. Yep.
Yeah, they had 3 of them in the Pacific.
Yep. The crew almost committed seppuku that day.
Actually, one of them, I think, was actually made out of concrete.
No. There wasn't. You're thinking of the Pike-Reed experiment.
No.
US...
What they did is they the Mulberry Harbors.
Yes.
Okay. Picture just one of those, just one of the sections, okay? And they towed it out into the Pacific to one of the islands that we had out there. And they turned that into an ice cream factory.
Okay.
And for that location, so they had a whole fucking ice cream factory just sitting there pumping out ice cream.
Wasn't there a story where a German, a German officer was interviewed and asked, when did you know the war was over? When they had captured a supply truck, and in the truck was a birthday cake from a family in, I forget which state in America, but it was shipped from America to there, and it was pristine.
Yeah, that was during the Bulge.
Yep.
Because Germany had pushed back through the Ardennes and captured a few American convoys and stuff, and yeah, that's when they realized it was true. Germany just really them were like the Japanese. They didn't want to believe how much the United States was actually producing.
Let's drop back.
Well, they didn't have context for
The United States
West in general
basically
production
outproduced every fucking person in World War II combined. Damn near. We damn near outproduced everybody combined.
Well, I mean, we outproduced Russia because we effectively gave Russia its industrial base for the purposes of World War II.
Think about it. This is what blows people's brains. How many Shermans did we build during World War II?
Fuck, I don't remember.
50,000, 54,000.
It was tens of thousands at least.
Now, how many Liberty ships were being built? Because they were building a Liberty ship every week.
Mm-hmm.
And
actually,
the fastest was like 4 days to build one. That was the record. It was like 4 days, 7 hours, I think it was. The Samuel B. Roberts or some shit like that was the name of the ship. But they were building. They had Liberty ship construction going at the Kaiser shipyards on the West Coast and then on whatever shipyards on the East Coast, and they were building ships. They built like fucking 300 fucking Liberty ships a year. That's not counting destroyers. That's not counting cruisers or battleships. That's not counting the 100,000 planes we built of various types.
Here, I got one for you. From what was that, Matt?
I was saying whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'll invite you in just a second. I just want to read this off real quick. Yeah. So from March 3rd, 1941 to February 22nd, 1945, we built 175 2,100-ton Fletcher-class destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
Would you care to guess how many we lost, Braden?
We built some of those here in the Port of Orange when this was a naval shipyard because, the last one remaining here is the U.S. Orlik, and it's actually stationed here.
Hell yeah. That is awesome. We lost 19 of them during the war, including 6 that we decided were not including 6 that we decided were too shot to be repaired.
We lost a couple to hurricanes.
Yep. I believe one of those was part of, it was Admiral Halsey's decision to charge right into a typhoon.
No.
One of those made it back to...
They were using the typhoon. They kind of got a little too close.
Yeah, to be fair,
they wanted to follow it in, and they kind of...
All right, you good to go, Matt?
Yep.
I don't blame them. I would follow in behind a typhoon because the typhoon's going to fuck shit up for days. Well, now I get to follow in behind it while you're trying to clear. Oh, yeah, that just makes my job easier.
That is a perfectly in-character move for Admiral Halsey, by the way. I understand people like him.
Itchy Rash Boy?
Yes, I have no respect for Admiral Halsey, personally.
Which way are we heading?
I'm going bottom and heading to sea along that little winding road there, but I'm going to take
he's
destroyer,
going
so be
bottom.
careful.
Just think about that.
God damn it, Braden. Anyway,
I didn't hear him at all, so thank you.
Would you like
Anyway.
me to
No,
replace?
I'm good.
Anyway. Nah, so, like, I don't have a ton of respect for Admiral Halsey myself, but I'm an Admiral Lee guy.
I have absolutely no respect for any of the British officer corps.
So you are a,
wait.
Admiral,
That's actually not correct. There's actually one British officer I actually have respect, but that's because that was before World War II.
So
and he
what I'm
created,
hearing then... Good. Sorry.
He created the plans that, well, Germany actually used to take over Europe.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The guy that codified the idea of blitzkrieg.
Yeah,
Or the
only
Germans
fucking
did it.
British general I actually have any respect for.
Okay,
Why? Because nobody in England, none of the officers' corps liked him. They all hated him with a passion.
There's also General Hobart. Wait, I think we might be talking about the same guy. General Hobart's the guy that put a bunch of funny-looking tank decoys together before, and had them cross the channel. That might also be the guy that came up with the blitzkrieg model.
No, I think Hobart was different because he was all about something else. This guy I'm thinking about designed the entire blitzkrieg even before Patton designed it.
Yeah, the Germans were the last people to design the blitzkrieg. They just were the first to use it.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, they stole the blueprints out of a book and then perfected it. You know what?
Yep.
It worked.
It sure did. So the funny thing about Admiral Lee is that he was probably America's greatest battleship admiral.
Generally.
Not general, sorry. Admiral Lee. Willis Augustus Lee.
Yes.
But
no. His name is
Augustus.
Ching, and just deal with it.
Well, his name is Ching, but
because of his glasses. Because, well, you know, he blew his own face up, and you know, when he was a kid.
things you do when you're a kid.
You do things when you're a kid. That's just the way that shit goes.
Ow! I thought I was gonna reload before him.
But, you know, anybody who can sit there and use a 16-inch rifled round.
Yeah, a 16-inch rifle to kick a gun.
to use as a sniper weapon and use it as surgical strike. Hey, okay.
Well, so here's a funny story about the marksmanship that he drilled into the men of the USS Washington. They had the light cruiser USS Atlanta following them. And what they were doing for gunnery practice is flashing rounds into Atlanta's wake and seeing how close they could get to the stern of Atlanta without disturbing her passage. And the crew of the Atlanta trusted them with it.
He also, in Mexico, stood there and let Mexican snipers shoot at him, and he returned fire and killed them.
Yep. All of this with, by the way, Coke bottle glasses.
Yes. And also won many gold medals at the Olympics for marksmanship.
Yep.
And still the Navy told him his eyes weren't good enough to be in the Navy.
Yep. They
The
absolutely
fuck?
did that. Just U.S. Navy things. He also was the guy that solved our little torpedo problem.
Yes, because he made his own stamp called Frantic.
Yep. To get shit done.
Hey, Frantic's, that's way more serious than, anything else they have.
Yep. I believe he is also the guy that was responsible for fast-tracking VT fuse production.
Yes, because, well, leave it to the government to fuck with some shit. you know, it has to be perfect. No, it don't have to be perfect. It just has to work.
Yep.
And if it works 50% of the time, that's better than what we got now. Because what we got now is we got to shoot 20,000 bullets at a plane to bring it down. If I've got to shoot 100 of these fuses at it to bring down a plane, well, that's a hell of a lot better than 20,000 rounds of ammo.
Yes, it is.
And it really didn't even take that. It only took just a few of each and boop, boop, boop. Because when they were testing the drones, they gave them 2 days to do it, and they shut down all the drones in like the first hour. So, apparently they work.
Yep.
What y'all doing? Oh, we're just sitting around. We got 2 days to kill. Well, what you supposed to be doing? Well, we're supposed to be shooting down drones. Well, why aren't you shooting them down? Because we shot them all down already. Huh?
We're out of drones to shoot at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Shooting. But yeah, also I see based on your attitude towards British generals that you fall into the Admiral King school of thought.
Oh.
I'm still here.
No,
Are you still here?
Montgomery liked retreating and then fighting to take over land that he retreated from, and Patton was all like, "Yeah, I don't pay for the same yardage twice."
Yep.
No. We are gonna move forward. Fuck
Is that
the
AI
British
dev?
generals.
Yeah.
What's up?
Anyway, no. Someone in a Discord I bought for uploaded a video, and I was just looking at the thumbnail trying to figure out if it was AI or real. So where was that ping? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Okay, that's what it was.
I
It was just
put
putting the
one
thumbnail
in
general
today.
chat. All right, I'm ready to send this if you're ready to go, Matt.
I put one in today that showed, you know, with the way inflation is today.
Hold on.
And,
Here we go.
people selling street
you go.
tamales, and Cam's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that? And how much?"
There you go. Got
Because
you
it's
a research booster.
Yay.
50%.
Nice.
Because it's a little tamale smaller than your finger, than your pinky, really. I mean,
Yep.
the fuck bullshit is this?
Jesus. Also, Brayden, last bit of Admiral Lee glazing. The IJ in Kirishima died before they knew what hit her.
Yeah, because they decided they were going to focus on the Washington sister. I think it was the South Dakota.
South Dakota, not her sister actually, but close cousin.
And they damn near sunk the South Dakota. And then Ching Lee brought the guns on the Washington up, and yeah, started walking shells right on up it until it just decided it was going to get every damn time.
I actually read a research paper on this. The Washington landed all 9 of her first main battery salvo on the Kirishima and snapped her keel in half in the first salvo. Completely destroyed her machinery space in the first shot and broke her keel. I'm just following you, Matt.
Yeah, but see, the thing is with the Kirishima, it was originally designed as just a cruiser.
Oh yeah, no, she wasn't anything special. She was not a super battleship or anything like that.
And then they
Washington
upgraded
was
her.
in North Carolina.
Yeah, and then they upgraded her to a battle cruiser. And then they upgraded her. And then they dry docked her and added more armor plate and upgraded her to a battleship.
Yep. but she was a World War I treaty-compliant cruiser in her hull.
For the most part, yeah.
And the North Carolinas were designed and built after America threw the treaty system out the window. Well, after Germany threw the treaty system out the window.
Yeah,
Actually, no, it wasn't even Germany. It was Japan that threw the treaty system out the window first.
With the fucking Yamato and the Musashi.
Oh, no, before then. They they were building cruisers that broke the Washington Naval Treaty System.
Yeah, but the Yamato and the Musashi, nothing was
With the
bigger
middle
than
finger
those two
to it.
ships.
Oh yeah, that was the middle finger to
There was nothing. No, there was no. I mean, other than a carrier, because well, carriers were bigger, but not even weight-wise, where it was anything. Because both the Musashi and the Yamato came in at like 68 or 69,000 tons.
Ooh, got one.
With 18.1-inch guns.
Yep. Yeah. So I still think it's hilarious to this day that America looked at the Yamato and Musashi and said, yeah, we could make giga battleships, but have you considered fast and radar-controlled guns?
Yeah, but why bother when I can just send out a bunch of airplanes and sink it? That's what they did to the Yamato.
Yeah, it is. But the specific rationale...
It's a nice coral reef.
Yep. The specific rationale behind going for 16-inch guns, because we did have designs for 18-inchers that we were thinking of fitting to the hypothetical Montana class.
Yep.
Was that you could reload and fire again 16-inch guns faster, and you could make bigger turrets for 16-inchers.
Yes, but also the biggest problem is nobody outside the United States had the
logistics.
No, what I'm thinking of? The booklet given to them by Ching Li on how to fire your big guns.
Oh, yeah, that is an important factor. Yep. Also, like, I hate to sound like I'm thumping America's chest a little bit too hard here, but, in World War II, we did have both probably the best drilled gunnery crews in terms of reloading them, and also the best damage control crews. See USS Johnston first.
Yeah, well, the United States has always been really good on damage control.
Yeah. I mean,
think I'm kidding? Go look at the Yorktown.
Oh god, the Yorktown, but the USS Johnston, they practically rebuilt that poor little destroyer twice during that battle to keep her afloat.
I mean, the Yorktown should have been sunk at Coral Sea.
The Japanese, in fact, thought they were seeing ghosts every time they saw the Yorktown.
Yeah, because they could have swore they sunk the bitch every time.
Yep.
And they don't realize how close they came.
Yep.
You know?
Come on, I know you were there. You know what? Fuck it. Send. I gotta... Gunner's unconscious, loader's unconscious. Need to start repairs. But yeah, the North Dakota was one of the first, I'm gonna call them truly scary class of American battleships. And the South Dakota wasn't a paper tiger or anything like that, but the South Dakota herself, in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, she did get screwed because she had a cascading electrical problem that eventually took out every single breaker on the ship and required the chief engineer of the South Dakota to hardwire in her power systems. And that is a terrible thing to have to do, because now you're bypassing all of your... Oh, good.
I'm going to prove your statement as cap.
Okay. Which one?
The one where you said, well, pretty much the North Carolina class and on, everything before that was kind of eh.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying it was kind of eh. I was just saying it wasn't scary like they were, because the North Carolina could chase you down if you were in a cruiser.
Yeah, but the USS Texas said, hold my beer.
Oh, yeah.
USS Texas said, hey, let's flood this side, our ballast tanks on this side, and see how much more elevation we can get to shoot inshore on D-Day.
Yeah. there was never an Anglo battleship you wanted to have to face. I say Anglo to include the English because
Nah, they
Warspite
sink too
refused to
easily.
die.
That's the hood.
No. Ask the Warspite, brother.
That's the hood.
Look. Warspite had plot armor.
Yeah, but the hood didn't have any
No,
kind of
look,
armor.
the hood did not. The hood got ruined. And also, like, I like the English Navy. I like what they do with battleships, but they had some horrible ammo handling practices.
And I will state this, as I'm going to say it's factual. I know it's not because the way things happen, but if, and I'm going to put that great big letter I and a letter F. If
So the if is carrying a lot of weight here. Understood. Not a problem.
Germany would have kept the Bismarck, the Tirpitz, the Graf Spee, and what were the Scharnhorst, and what was the other one?
The Scharnhorst was good.
Well, so was the Graf Spee.
Oh yeah, she was.
There was one other one. If they would have kept all of them together and then had their little wolf packs of subs out there, the whole resupplying of England would have been a totally different fucking story. For the simple fact that the Scharnhorst and the Graf Spee, yeah, they were heavy destroyers. Destroyers are very light cruisers, but they carried 14-inch guns and they could hurt you.
Yep.
They could hurt you real bad. And if they would have kept all of those ships together and then paired them up with the Bismarck and Tirpitz, the Atlantic would have been a totally different creature. But no, they lost the Scharnhorst and the Graf Spee down in South America.
You know what? You are absolutely right about that.
I can't remember where the third ship was.
But I
Because
fully agree with you.
There was another. It was a fast battle cruiser, light, heavy cruiser, battle cruiser. It's something like that, and I can't remember the name of it. But it also was, because the Scharnhorst, I think they actually scuttled the Scharnhorst in like a river estuary in like Argentina or Brazil, somewhere right around there.
I believe they had to.
Or was it Uruguay, maybe Paraguay? Somewhere along that coastline. And this was all at the beginning of World War II.
Like when Matt?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the Germans had this problem where they couldn't decide if they wanted to commit to a siege of England or if they wanted to try and do Operation Sea Lion.
Well, see, the thing is, again, if they would have had all of these ships kept together, they could have actually threatened the British Navy. They actually, because, okay, you're going to send the British Navy out. Well, now you got the wolf packs out there protecting these ships. So they could use their ships to lure you out.
Where are we heading?
And get you into a naval warfare, and then
Let's go lower sea.
And then have the wolf packs just come in and just unload tremendous amounts of torpedoes on you, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And because the Americans weren't really focused on the Atlantic, they had no carriers there for really to stop Wolfpack attack. Yeah, you had some Catalinas. Yeah, you had some, you had some stuff. You did not have carriers like they did in the Pacific.
Well, even accepting that, we did take quite some time to figure out a good anti-submarine escort system.
Well, there's that. I mean, yeah, given, what was it, 43, I think it was, when they finally started putting little jump carriers together, or jeep carriers as they called them. They were more, those were really more, yes, they could act like a carrier if you really needed to put some planes up, but they were really more to sit back behind and just send supplies to the carriers. They were the carrier supply, you know, because carriers are going to lose fighters at a fast rate.
Yep.
So you got these little carrier, these little, you know, they're half the size of a regular carrier, but they carried, you know, almost all the planes and pilots to replace for the main carrier. You know, and you can put, if you had a fleet of, you know, say 3 carriers and whatnots, and then back in your supply lines, you could have 2, 3, 4 of these Jeep carriers back there, along with some cruisers and destroyers as you know, protection. You kept that frontline force well stocked, you know, and then you could send in replacements, and then once the new ships came, you could take those, send back to get resupplied, you know. That's the part Japan didn't even grasp on that kind of shit.
All right, that LVT is, oh god, not in as bad a shape as I'm about to be. Yep.
Third
The
gen.
Gneisenau, that's the one I couldn't remember.
Gneisenau, yeah, she was a good ship.
Because you had the Scharnhorst, the Gneisenau, the, God damn it, now I'm forgetting the other one.
The Scharnhorst.
Graf's Bay.
Graf's Bay, yeah.
So you had the Gneisenau, the Scharnhorst, and Graf's Bay. All 3 of those ships died down in South America. And well, we know what happened to the Bismarck and the Tirpitz.
Yep. Bismarck died horribly in the channel. Tirpitz did nothing the entire war.
But if they would have had those 5 ships together,
The beginning of the war would have been nasty.
yes, exactly. But no, they left those 3 pocket battleships, and that's what they were. The Gneisenau, the Graf's Bay, and the Scharnhorst were considered a pocket battleship. Carried the firepower of the battleship with the defensive abilities of a crew.
I'm sorry to say you're going to be waiting a hot minute because I'm still in. Oop, but maybe not for long.
Yeah, this is going to be my last round anyway.
Oh, gotcha.
But, you know, if they would have had all 5 of those ships up in the North Atlantic at the start of, you know, say 38 or 39, even 40, with a couple of destroyers and some subs, they would have wreaked havoc on supply lines trying to keep England in the war. They really would have.
Oh.
The United States would have definitely had to really rethink its fleet position.
Well, we would have had to make a harder commit to either the European theater or the Japanese theater.
And the British could not keep the little ships in port to try and protect them. They were going to have to send them out. Oh, look, Matt's flying a communist plane.
I'm not flying that.
That's not me, unfortunately. Oh!
You're flying, looks like a communist Spitfire.
It was a yak of some description.
And now you crash into the ground face first.
Somehow that counted as a safe and sound. I'm just gonna take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that looks like you went splat.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that, but I'll take it. Anyway, it's time to go take this Japanese tank and take Charlie. The problem, Matt, have you noticed that when you play tank destroyers for a while, you start really thinking like a tank destroyer?
Like a sniper.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, though. I could go in there and take that point, but I think I see someone I could get a shot on from here.
Yep.
So, Matt, I hear your future wife is going to get arrested and go to jail out in Malaysia.
Oh, yeah. Get fucked, buddy.
That's news to me.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Nope.
Miss Bonnie Blue.
Oh. Oh. I can smell that from here.
She got arrested in Malaysia because they were
what?
going to set up where she was going to do a whole bunch of men there, but in Malaysia, porn is illegal. So they've got her arrested. Now, she could go to prison for like 15 years and pay a $500,000 fine. But what they think they'll do, what's going to happen is they're going to convict her and then send her back to the States and tell her never return.
You mean England?
No, States.
Bonnie Blue's not American.
I'm just telling you what they're saying.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
So I'm like, you know, what was it? She fucked 1,000 guys in 12 hours? Yeah, no thank you. I want nothing to do with your disease-ridden ass. Honey, I'd get a telephone pole and you wouldn't feel that.
Thank you for assisting my rescue there, butter.
Cromwell just plowing right through the thing. Watch it.
That was not your... Yeah, no, there wasn't anything I could do about that. I couldn't move. I should have hopped in that heavy bomber, at least so we've gotten to play out that part of the round in the heavy bomber.
Oh, round's about over.
Yeah. I think we're good. Besides, I got three tanks just destroyed off of that. I'm gonna wait and see what they do.
Yep.
I'm curious. I'm watching a Crewman 6035 in this enormous ass tank, man. A BT-42 thing.
So I was sitting here watching a video last night talking about the most deadliest planes on the planet. And of course, you know, they bring out the, the Eurofighter, which we know is gay because, you know, Canards are gay.
Guards. I assume they brought out the F-15 because 104 and 0.
F-15 wasn't even brought in the top
What?
5. No,
104 and 0. Look out below.
I'm just saying. Then they brought out the Russian Su, which we know is also bullshit. And then they brought out the Chinese J-27.
The only good J-series plane I'm aware of is the J-10.
And, well, we know that plane is also shit because Canards are gay. And then, of course, they brought out the F-35. And then, of course, sitting at number 1 is, well, the kid.
Of course. I would be surprised if it wasn't the Raptor, to be honest. But seriously, not having the F-15?
Nope.
104 and 0. Look out below. Got a satellite just for show.
The problem is with the F-15, yes, the F-15 is a very good and very nasty and very deadly aircraft. However, against the 5 I just told you, well, against 3 of the 5, we know damn well the 3 of the 5 will destroy it.
2 of the 5, maybe.
No, 3 of the 5, because the Eurofighter will win the fight and it loses.
So,
because the maneuverability alone is that good.
Right. Have you read any of the white papers available on the F-15EX?
No.
So, it was tested against simulated Russian and Chinese 5th-gen threats, which means they took out an export model F-35. And the F-15EX was able to score favorable kill ratios against it.
Yes. That's why they're saying that it's better than, you know, the Su and the J-27 or J-20 or whatever the fucking gay Chinese plane is with canards.
Also, it can carry its own airframe weight in AMRAAMs now.
Well, there's a new aim they've developed. A new
Yes.
aim or a new AMRAM.
AIM 160. It's the AIM
Something.
174 long sharpshooter. No, gunslinger missile.
It's really yeah.
It's nasty. It's a piece of work. And the F-15EX can carry that.
Now, what I would like to know is, where's our Gen 6 and why haven't you released it? I already know the answer to that. Oh, they're built.
Yeah, the
They're built. They're
47
being
should be coming along soon.
They're
The
built.
one I
They're
know that
being
isn't built,
tested.
the one I know that isn't built, but might be being, might be having prototypes tested, is the Naval FAXX program.
Navy's gay.
Well, yes,
They
the
like
Navy
Canard.
also has a history of making good jets.
The Navy is gay and they like canard.
Yes, but Tomcat.
Well, Tomcat's a different creature all by itself.
I mean, hell, I don't think it's a particularly
Because
good
it's
looking
Tomcat.
jet. Yes. I don't even think it's a particularly cool looking or good jet, but the FA-18 Hornet and Super Hornet.
Hornets are just trash.
No, Hornet's a good jet.
Trash.
She's a workhorse. Oh, come
Trash.
on now. I would take a Hornet in a fight over the Su-57 any day of the week.
Maybe a Growler.
Look, dude, it doesn't even need to be the Growler because that thing has exposed rivets on its engines.
You're gonna get eaten alive there, Matthew. He's got you on that corner just going...
Oh, no, Matthew's dead.
Oh,
We're just
whoever
starting.
this dude is...
Yeah, Razor Cop, I just watched that. Let's see what Iceman does. He did.
Ain't gonna make it.
Oh, damn, we lost.
Almost.
We threw it away.
Yep. Oh.
That's because you got touched in your no-no square.
Alrighty.
All right, I've got a Chihakai ordered. Fuck yeah.
And that puts you at what now?
Still 2.3. I'm in the
Not
Japanese. I'm in the Japanese 2.3 stall.
I laugh at everybody who uses the word CHI as chi.
Sorry, it's I don't know
Kai.
how. Okay, it's Kai. Wait, CHI is Kai.
Yeah.
Hold
Well,
on.
look at the name Malachi.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last three letters are CHI.
I'm thinking in Japanese terms because this is a Japanese tank.
And see, I thought it was Malachi, but I've been proven wrong. So
That is fair.
I'll go with because I've got friends that like to play World of Tanks, and they're all like, "Look, we're in a Chiri." I'm like, "That's not a Chiri. It's a Kyrie."
Alright.
It's
Shut
probably-
up. It's spelled chi, so shut up. Whatever.
I want to thank everyone for joining us, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Take it
You
easy, Jeff.
got to go to work tomorrow, huh, Matthew?
Yeah, unfortunately.